What's going on, everyone? Sam here from Lake Pro Tackle. We've got a super dope video for y'all today. We've got some awesome baits in that we've been looking forward to for quite a while. We heard about these and they actually got leaked at a tournament. One angler released these baits and released them to the public before they were supposed to go live. So these are actually supposed to be going out a couple months from now, but Berkley and Pure Fishing, they were like, hey, they're already leaked. Let's try to push them up, push the production time up, and we have them now. So one big thing before we go over these baits and colors, guys, follow our social media, Instagram and Facebook. Our social media pages, we show you everything that goes on behind the scenes. We also show you when things get in the store and also when they go up online. So if you aren't following along, go do that, guys, because these Cullshads have been flying off the shelves. We're already out of a color and we're gonna be going over the colors and stuff, but definitely follow our social media because the people that were following us on that got to take full advantage of it and got to order their Cullshads before everyone else. And again, they are flying off the shelves, guys. We cannot keep them in stock right now, especially that one color that we already didn't even get allotted a lot of them. But you know, these colors here, we've got some awesome colors to go over. And let me introduce you to the Berkley Cullshads. That's right there. This is going to be the albino color. It's gonna be kind of like a bone-ish color. Great for almost all types of water, guys. I wouldn't throw it in super clean water, but definitely just about any other water that you can find. So we're gonna be going over the colors real quick. These Cullshads, and that's gonna be C-U-L-L-S-H-A-D-S, all one word, guys, come in a 6-inch and an 8-inch. I'm just gonna show you the 6-inch colors. The 8-inch we also have in these colors as well. Out of the lineup of the Cullshads, we did not get the trout color and we did not get the yellow perch color. So we figured that regionally we wouldn't sell that many here, so we didn't get them. But surprisingly, the Spro Chad Shads actually sold in the yellow perch that we did get. So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different colors in the 6-inch. So definitely check them out, lakeprotackle.com, guys. And let's go ahead and hop into each of these colors here. So first off is going to be the number 1 right here. This is albino. Let me try to get you a little better view right there. So this is albino. It's gonna be kind of like that bone-ish color again. Great for almost all types of water. Has a pretty translucent body, but not super see-through. Next up is going to be Sight Flash. Now this one here is gonna have a pearl white top, and it's gonna have a very clear underbelly, guys. Look at that there. I like the eyes on it too. The eyes almost look mad. Next up, we have this one here, and this is going to be HD Ghost Gizzard. So there are 3 different HD colors. Now what the HD stands for is high definition, and what's cool about the HD colors too is that they're almost printed on the color. So it gives it a really lifelike look to it. So this is HD Gizzard, I believe, yeah. So this is HD Ghost Gizzard, my mistake, guys. So the Ghost Gizzard is actually a little more see-through than the standard Gizzard Shad right there. So the bottom portion, I'm looking through the bait here, and if I held this up to the light, you'd be able to see it. But this bait here on the bottom portion is very see-through. It's a very clear plastic, and then on top is gonna be that Gizzard Shad profile and printing on it. So that right there is Ghost Gizzard. So that's number 3. Number 4 that I'm picking up here is going to be the Ghost Morning Dawn. Now this one is a very non-translucent bait, so it has a lot of that screen printing on it that allows you to have a really cool effect in the water. Right there, you can see Ghost Morning Dawn. You can see through it pretty easily, not super easily when it's in the shade, but it's going to have a tealish blue belly on the bottom, and I can see that because I'm looking into the sun. So this is how the fish is looking at it like this. You can kind of see through it. It's got a little blue tint on the bottom, works its way into like a brownish and morning dawn color up on top. So super cool, guys. You can order these. The 6-inch are gonna be $11.99 on the website, and then the 8-inch are $14.99. And what's cool about these guys also is a power bait product from Berkley, so it has a very fishy smell to it. It's gonna have the formula on there that Berkley doesn't even release or patent, so it's very proprietarily theirs and super cool. So next up is going to be Electric Shad. This is one of my favorites here. It's got a ton of glitter in it, very see-through. I see pink, orange, red, blue, purple, black flake in it, ton of flake in it, very see-through. Darker back, cleaner bottom. There you go, electric shad. All right, next up, after that electric shad here, we've got another HD color, and this is going to be HD blue shad. Now this one's a very interesting color. I think if you're fishing very clean water, almost like something like Lake Texoma close to us here, this is gonna be a great one. The blue shad has a black back actually, very blue side, and it has a lot of blue and silver glitter in it. So it also has a little pearl on the tail there, so a little like white puff on the back of it. There you go. That is going to be HD blue shad. So we've got 3 left, guys, and the one that we don't have right now because we already sold out of them is going to be the lemon lime or lime ice color. It's gonna be chartreusey, and it's gonna have a little like pearl bottom on it. So next up is going to be green pumpkin pearl, pearl white. It's gonna be green pumpkin top, pearl bottom, and again, a very, very cool bait. So there you go. Now the last 2 are gonna be one of my favorites, and starting off is going to be the last HD color, and this is HD gizzard shad. So the ghost gizzard, like I said, it's gonna be a little more translucent. This one here is gonna have a lot more, less translucent look to it. So you can see that printed on pattern there. It's not very clear, you can't really see through it, but it has amazing detail in it. So the HD really shines through on this one here. One thing I'm definitely gonna talk about this bait is how fast it can swim in the water, definitely compared to some of the competitors' baits, and why you should definitely try some of these here. So as soon as I get this back in the package without the tail going a little wonky on us, I will tell you about those. So last bait we have to go over is going to be the hitch color, and this is one of my favorite ones. It's going to be a very kind of like bone / white. It's a really clear bait actually. It's got like white ice in the middle. It's got that blue line running through, and it looks amazing in the water. It actually kind of glows in the water. So this hitch color, for just about any types of water, you're gonna want to pick one of these up. And we also have a ton of these, so definitely check them out. All right, so we're at the point in the video now where we're gonna talk about strengths of this bait, kind of how it was designed, and some cool features that I really like about it. All right, y'all, so now we're gonna be focusing on some of the bait specifications. So right out of the package, guys, this bait is 6 inches. It's going to be 1 1/5 ounces in weight, so also 34 grams. And then now the swim bait and sink rate on this is going to be adjustable. So they say it's adjustable sink rate because this bait actually has slots for you to insert nail weights. You can't really see the slots because it kind of blends in with the plastic, but I'll do my best to kind of point them out right here and right here. So they specifically designed this bait for you to fish it on a wide variety of techniques. So if you want to fish it near the bottom, you can put in some heavier nail weights, and they also gave you the option to not even weight it. So right out of the package, I found that this bait swims amazingly well, just kind of right subsurface, kind of where you'd want a big swim bait to go. So if you are using live scope or something, I highly recommend putting some nail weights in there. And the place where they put the holes for those nail weights is very specific too. So what's cool about them is that when you put the nail weight in there, it actually balances out the lure. So no matter how you put them in, the swim bait will always swim pretty straight. Next up, one of the biggest features is going to be the clip for the hook, and it's actually going to be a screw lock in the bait itself, and it holds the hook. So if you want the hook to have a treble facing downward like this, a single one going down and the 2 on the side, you can do that. And you can also put it, there's a hook slot for your hook point, and you can have that one traditionally like how it is on a mag draft or something. You can have that one in the slot and then 2 on the bottom. So there's a lot of options with that clip, and I think it's a really genius way Berkley has innovated once again. Now this hook comes with a Berkley Fusion as well as some great hardware. The split ring and also the swivel on it are super, super cool, super heavy duty, and can get you the big fish that you're after. Next up for the harness, guys, the harness is a simple vertical line tie here, and I highly recommend throwing around 15 to 17 pound line on this. I wouldn't go really heavier than 17. I would really highly recommend 14 or 15. The hooks here are ultra sharp, ultra strong, so you don't have to worry about breaking these fish off and you know, having to set the hook super hard with heavy line. The hook does most of the work for you, so all you have to do, if you do feel a bite, you just have to kind of reel into them, and I highly recommend a rod around a 7'3" to 7'5", but you can really throw just about any length rod you want. Just make sure it's a medium heavy or a heavy if you like a little stiffer rod. Now, one big thing that Berkley has done, not only with this bait, but also the Power Stinger, is that it has a honeycomb design on the tail. I don't know if you can see that there, but the honeycomb allows this bait to really fold over and have a very good kicking action as opposed to some of those other ones on the market. So the honeycomb allows it to be super strong, super durable, and the plastic is also very durable as well. So you can catch tons and tons of fish on it without tearing it up. It's definitely not a super soft plastic. As you can see, I'm squishing it down here. It still squishes, but it's not squishy enough to where it's gonna rip up and tear on you. So again, the honeycomb design allows the tail to move freely, have a lot of kicking action, and you can reel this bait in at very fast speeds. So something with the mag draft that I found is that you can't reel it in super fast, and a lot of the times it actually blows out, it keels over, and maybe you've had these same experiences as well. So the Berkley one fixes that. The tail's also at a slightly different angle from something like a mag draft. It's actually angled a little higher, so it's not going to be your traditional 90-degree tail. It's going to be offset just a little bit. So that allows it to kick, still has a very good kicking action, and we definitely want you to try these out. You can go get them online, lakeprotackle.com. Again, the 6 inches are only $11.99, so an amazing bargain for a swim bait that has all this technology in it, and we definitely recommend you trying them. We also have the 8-inch too, guys, $14.99, and they are super good as well. And if you want to check all the colors out, head over to lakeprotackle.com. We will catch you next time. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you.